Hello, it's me, Teacher Jelly, and welcome to Teacherella Diaries. Memes are everywhere. People always find humor in things, even at some distressing moments like this. And we, Filipinos, are known to be outstandingly witty at crafting memes fast as the speed of light. And while we deem memes as just, funny stuff that we see on the internet and social media, we can't help but wonder, can meme making be actually an educational task inside the classroom? Let's all find out. I have been a teacher of grade 7 and grade 8 high school students, and I personally use meme characters in some of my PowerPoint presentations because I find them cute and funny to look at. A year ago, I decided to explore and try a meme making activity for my 7th graders. Now they are all incoming grade 9 students. Time flies so fast. It was a few days before the end of the school year and we were all about to have our summer break. So I thought, why not use meme making as a closing activity for this school year? So here's what I told my students. Make a meme about any experience or insight that you gained in my class for this school year. So basically, it's a kind of a wrap up kind of activity for all the learning experiences and lessons that we had for my English subject this year. So I just asked them to make one, but to my surprise, some of my students even made and submitted more than one entry. You can be very amazed at how motivated students can get doing something that they find really interesting, to the point that they will exceed the expected number of outputs. Wow. Some even submitted 3 to 5 entries. So I instructed them to submit their works through Schoology. Schoology is a learning management system that we used in my previous school, which works like Facebook, except it's purely for academic purposes. On the last day, we had a sort of a meme viewing activity where we viewed all of their works flashed on the screen. And you know what? Some even made memes about me. Here are some of their works. So the first one shows that an enemy has been slain. Students during this time were really hooked with the very famous online game called Mobile Legends. And yeah, I understand their sentiments about lessening their time playing Mobile Legends because they had to read selections and novel books. Mega kill! Here, word, sentence, topic, sentence, and thesis statement. Yes, making this statement is gonna be hard for you if you did not listen to the discussion. Thesis statement was a topic that we brushed up on, although this should be taught for grade 8 students. But since writing feature article and some essays are part of the outline of the school year, I felt the need to, briefly discuss thesis statements so that for the next year, when they go to grade 8, it's not something that is new for them. Okay, we also discussed about scheming and scanning as, reading strategies that they can use, especially if they're having exams and if they're reading a really long text. So I taught you those strategies to help you pass, not to help you fail, okay? So make sure you use those strategies at the right moment and appropriately. And please do not forget to comprehend the questions, of course. Okay. Yeah, these are some of the transitional devices that can be sometimes confusing. So congratulations because you were able to use them correctly. Libre, libre. Okay, about this one, we talked about parallel structures or parallelism, meaning they should be balanced. All of the parts of the sentence should be of the same form so that there is no imbalance with ideas and such. And I'm very happy that they were able to make memes applying the rules that we discussed about parallel structures, games, homework, and other responsibilities. When it's time for you to present in front of the class during English class. Not really. I think one of the biggest fears of students is public speaking. They are really afraid to present in front because more often than not, they are not used to it, they are not confident, and they are afraid to make mistakes. Well, in my class, whenever they make mistakes or whenever they give me wrong answers, I try my best to give them another chance to rethink about their answers so they can give me the right one. Oh no! So mean! This is the same with almost the same with the other one, This statement is not really an easy topic. Oh, this is very simple, but it makes a lot of sense.
Most of us, even me, sometimes I forget or overlook my spelling, my errors. We should all work on that.
Good thesis statement, good grammar, and good content. Maybe a nice one. I think this was made by Kiara or Alexa. By the way, guys, I'm really sorry if I cannot say your names because all of your works do not have names on it. But if you see your entry on this video, you can comment in the comment section below so you will be acknowledged. Oh yeah, but I am 10 times happier whenever most of you get a passing rate in the exam. Aww. During this time, there was this rumor about white vans kidnapping people and kidnapping gossipers, etc. So yeah, this was a funny meme during that time. I'm sorry about this. Sometimes I cannot really see those people at the back, or maybe, let me explain. Maybe I was just trying to give other people a chance to speak out, express their thoughts. Maybe you have been excelling already in my class, so let's give a chance to other people. Oh, that's really sweet. I appreciate that. Aww. Oh. Louis enjoys cooking his family and his dog is a comma save a life. Yeah, when we don't use the proper punctuation marks, then we might end up sending the wrong message to people. Yes, this is actually a problem of all teachers because sometimes we have already mentioned you get 1/4 sheet of paper and then you will still ask
1/4, 1/4, 1/2.
1/4 yeah. Yeah, we actually give recitation points in our department, and that's a good one. That's a good way to motivate them to recite. Yes, this is not only true to English department, it is true to all of the departments because, we are very busy and we also need time for our family and for ourselves. Thus, when we hear that there's a grade deadline extension, we are die. And I'm so sad to tell you that is the last one. And that is all. I wish I can squeeze in all of their works, but I can't because first, I wasn't able to save all of their works in my personal computer, and second, I cannot access my Schoology account anymore because I'm no longer affiliated with my previous school. But for those of my students who are watching, if you still have a copy of the meme that you submitted to me, feel free to message me your meme so maybe we can make a part 2 of this video. The point of this video is for us teachers to explore trends and try to adapt it into our classroom. And maybe at the end of the day, we will realize that, we shouldn't shy away from all these new things that this generation brings. How about you? What are your thoughts about meme making as a form of classroom activity? Do you have variations and modifications that you're thinking about? Share it with us and please comment your answers below. Always remember that great answers can also come from you. I'll see you again next time. Bye bye!